Hey y'all, moving along here, piecing this thing together. Really give this a little thought. We were going to have to do three pieces, and the pieces of underlayment that we have were basically the same size pieces we cut of the beefy 23 30 seconds. I know in the other videos I was calling it 11 30 seconds. It's 3/4 plywood. So obviously we have a seam here, seam here. I mean, this stuff is the glue. This thing is dead solid. So what I decided to do, instead of trying to overlap this joint and those joints and use a big piece really here, I wanted to use as much as possible. And I thought if I had to three-piece it, I want to do something, here. It would have worked out where the two pieces would have come together and then I had to add a piece on the bottom or something, But this is what I decided to go with. One piece that handles the center. That's right. In case we have some kind of problem with this, more than likely, this Chinese-made lever or door handle, we don't have to destroy everything to get it back out of there. So I think the 4 screws that hold the inside plate on really secures this whole end in place. I'm trying to figure a way of maybe putting this piece on without gluing it down. Because it's fully onto the bottom section, fully onto this section. Really, if we just glue the other two pieces down and leave this one here, the trim will hold it in place. Thankfully, it's got a little bow to it this way, so when it's held down, it literally sits nice and flat. If we take these off, these were just there to hold it while I put the handle in place. Like I said here, everything's working. The thickness is right. While we're talking thickness, let me get out my caliper real quick and show you that we're right there with thickness. This is with tin and everything, right? We got the skin on. See, 1.41. We were at 1.399. Isn't going to be a problem to beat that beat that trim right over the top of the edge of this here with a dead blow without marring it up and everything. So it'll all be nice and tight, which is what we want. And we'll fill this with we'll just put a bead of silicone in there when we put it on. That way it spooges out around everywhere. But center piece is where we started. We'll fit everything up to there. Like I said, I think the trim is going to hold it all in place. The door handle will hold it in place. I don't think we're going to glue it down. And just like I said, in case we need to remove that, replace that more than likely Chinese-made handle, we don't have to tear the door all apart to do it, right? Smarter, not harder, something like that. So that's it. I'm going to go ahead and mark this other stuff up and cut it up. And I'll bring you back when we're throwing glue on. Talk to you all in a bit.